Now why should ministers also destroy the parliament? Hopeless, useless people.
Harsh words continue to be thrown at the men and women who were duly elected as members of parliament. And so are those who rigged their ways to the August House to represent the views of the over 30 million Ugandans under the principle of representative democracy. Recent events, however, point to a parliament stepped on by the executive that has used all means at their disposal to ensure they sway the odds in their favor on the floor. Questions continue to emerge on the worth of a parliament where even the leadership of the House is entangled in political catfights, with the Deputy Speaker up against a section of MPs.
Olanya Jacob is a disgrace to Acholi. And in Acholi we say if a child was sitting in a basin with water and has defecated in the basin, you remove the child and pour the water. But for Olanya, come 2016, we are going to pour him together with the feces. It's a disgrace to Acholi. The country is just forgetting about Kony. Now we are having another white-collar terrorist inside parliament here. This is totally unacceptable.
The president is abusing the law and the constitution, and he's collaborating with all these people who have become criminals.
This is the parliament that set a record of approving a serving army general as minister, despite the legal outcry, with the chief legal advisor of government now suspended by the Law Society for offering contested legal opinions in history. As the locals at the countryside continue to rot in poverty, subjected to the worst education standards, with some dying of hunger in the 21st century, some implicated in hefty financial scandals continue to be decorated with titles of whistleblowers.
On accountability, you should, and on corruption, on individual cases of corruption, you should not respect party line. You should vote according to conscience.
If they subscribe to the principles of representative democracy, then they have excelled in adequately consuming the exotic food provided by the Parliamentary Commission to probably eat on behalf of their starving electorates. They have as well excelled in upping their salaries and awarding themselves heavy paychecks. Radicals now want the legislature disbanded to save public expenditure, since many, according to critics, have relegated their thinking roles to State House, where decisions are made and forwarded to them for passing.
As you know very well now, President Museveni does not follow any law at all. He doesn't follow any constitution. So when you see Ugandans lawless, when you see all these Ugandans now, they don't follow the law, because Uganda has become a lawless country.
The independence of parliament, critics say, is an illusion, and unless political weaklings get what could pass for a Golola Moses political punch in 2016, business will continue as usual. With allegations of NRM malls descending to the bench, critics paint a black picture, insisting that justice in the country is a word without practicality. It is a discussion that is probably going to take a lot of time. The relevance of the 9th Parliament to the country that is struggling to reorganize its democratic credentials amidst the growing challenges. Sabit Joseph, Double Television, Parliament.